If you ride RTD, there are some critical safety issues you need to know about. This is according to a new state audit. We're talking concerns like drivers working without background checks, no clear punishment for texting and driving, and overworked operators. 7 News reporter Jennifer Kovaleski is live at the downtown Denver bus station off Broadway. And Jen, this is all about public safety.
And this 33-page report found significant gaps in the system. Drivers working without a current driver's license, some even missing alcohol and drug tests. All things you'd expect your bus driver to pass with flying colors. More than 105 million people use RTD each year. From buses to light rail, it's Colorado's largest form of public transportation. But are you safe when you ride it?
Probably the most concerning one that I've ever been a part of.
As the chair of the Legislative Audit Committee, Senator Lucia Guzman has seen her fair share of audits. She says what makes RTD so alarming are the safety concerns.
My goodness, how many times did I get on that bus? And I don't know if that driver had had a background check or not. I didn't know whether the operator of that light rail was overworked.
33-page report found significant gaps in oversight. Private contractors were unable to provide drug and alcohol tests for 15% of bus drivers. And more than 25% of drivers lack documentation for basic things like a current driver's license.
This is a huge business. They just need to follow good business practices.
The state auditor also uncovered problems with operators using their phones behind the wheel. Riding RTD did not terminate employment in any of the 16 closed cases, and the punishments varied drastically. Some were suspended for 20 days, while others only got a 3-day suspension.
It's just not standardized across the board.
Critical safety requirements in need of an overhaul to make sure the millions of people who ride RTD are safe and the person behind the wheel is qualified.
This has got to be fixed, and I think they will do that.
Now, in a statement, RTD's interim GM and CEO said safety remains RTD's top priority. So while we do have an extensive testing and documentation process in place, we appreciate and agree with the state audit team's recommendations that will result in improvements. Now, RTD is required to implement most of these recommendations by the first of the year. Reporting live in Denver tonight, Jennifer Kovaleski, 7 News.
We'll definitely follow up on that. Thank you, Jen. In fact, during a 1-month review period, auditors also found bus drivers working more than federal limits allow. 3% of contracted drivers also exceeded the limit of 70 hours on duty. That was just during an 8-day period.